Now we are going to recall 7th lesson thermodynamics. What are called intensive property? Intensive property is independent of mass or size of atom. For example, surface tension, density, temperature, etc. What are extensive property? Extensive property is dependent on mass or size of system. For example, volume, number of moles, etc. It is important for one word or short answer. Next, adiabatic process. In this process, no exchange of heat between system and surrounding. So Q equal to 0. Isothermal process. In this process, temperature remains constant. So dT equal to 0. Isobaric process. In this process, pressure remains constant. Therefore, dP equal to 0. Isochoric process. In this process, volume remains constant. Therefore, dV equal to 0. Next, state function. State function does not depend on path of the system carried out. For example, pressure, volume, temperature, etc. Next, path function. It is depend on path by which the system changes from its initial state to final state. For example, work, heat, etc. The above definition are important. So study well. Next important question. Characteristics of internal energy. Internal energy of a system is an extensive property. Internal energy of a system is a state function. Internal energy change del U equal to U2 minus U1. In a cyclic process, there is no energy change. Therefore, del U cyclic is equal to 0. If internal energy of system final state is less than initial state, del U value is negative. Final value is greater than initial value, del U is positive. Next topic, work involved in expansion and compression process. If external pressure is greater than internal pressure, work done on the system W is equal to minus F into del X. Minus value indicate del X value decreased when pressure increased. Force F is equal to pressure into area. Now substitute force formula in work. W is equal to minus P external pressure A del X. Del S is replaced by del V. Now we take the integral. Work done W is equal to minus integral V1 V2 limiting value P external pressure dV. In compression pressure, external pressure is always greater than internal pressure. Therefore, P external is equal to P internal plus dP. In expansion process, external pressure is always less than internal pressure. Therefore, P external is equal to P internal minus dP. Generally, it write P external is equal to P internal plus or minus dP. If a given system with an ideal gas, P internal pressure V is equal to nRT. PV equal to nRT gas equation. Therefore, P internal pressure is equal to nRT by V. Now we integrate with limiting value V1 and V2. We get the value work done reversible process is equal to minus nRT ln Vf by Vi. We replace ln by log by multiplication of 2.303. Therefore, reversible work done is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log Vf by Vi. If Vf greater than Vi, the process is expansion, sign is negative. Suppose Vf less than Vi, compression process, sign is positive. It's important, study well. Important question. Relation between enthalpy H and internal energy U. H equal to U plus PV. Initial state considered 1. So, initial state H1 is equal to U1 plus PV1. Final state considered 2. So, H2 is equal to U2 plus PV2. Change in value H2 minus H1 is equal to U2 minus U1 plus P V2 minus V1. Therefore, del H is equal to del U plus P del V. As per first law, del U is equal to Q plus W. Now substitute del U value in del H. Therefore, del H is equal to Q plus W plus P del V. W is equal to minus P del V. Therefore, del H is equal to QP. Consider closed system. For reactant, initial state PVI is equal to NIRT. For product, final state PVF is equal to NFRT. Now change in value PVF minus VI equal to NF minus NIRT. Therefore, P del V is equal to del NG RT. Now substitute P del V in del H. Therefore, del H is equal to del U plus del NG RT. Next important topic, heat of combustion. The change in enthalpy of a system when 1 mole of substance is completely burned in excess of air or oxygen. Next short answer, heat capacity. Heat capacity is defined as amount of heat absorbed by 1 mole of substance to rise its temperature by 1 Kelvin. Its unit is Joule, Kelvin minus 1, mole minus 1. Next important question. Bomb calorimeter used for calculation of enthalpy of combustion reaction at a constant pressure. In this method, known amount of combustible substance is burned in axon. Heat absorbed by the calorimeter Q1 is equal to K into del T. Heat absorbed by the water Q2 equal to mW Cw del T. mW molar mass of water, Cw molar heat capacity of water. Therefore, change in internal energy at combustion process del UC equal to Q1 plus Q2 equal to K plus mW Cw into del T. The enthalpy of combustion is calculated by using the equation del H naught C is equal to del U C naught plus del Ng RT. Next important question, calorific value. It is defined as amount of heat produced in calories when 1 gram of substance is completely burned. SI unit is Joule kilogram minus 1. Next important question, heat of neutralization. It is defined as change in enthalpy when 1 gram equivalent of acid is completely neutralized by 1 gram equivalent of a base or vice versa in dilute solution. H plus OH minus gives H2O, del H value minus 57.32 kilojoule. Next important question, Hess law. The enthalpy change of reaction either at a constant volume or constant pressure. Enthalpy change is same whether it takes place in a single step or multi-step process. It provided initial and final states are same. Del HR is equal to del H1 plus del H2 plus del H3. Next important definition, lattice energy. It is defined as amount of energy required to completely remove constituent ion from its lattice to its infinite distance. For example, NaCl gives Na plus Cl minus del H value plus 788 kilojoule per mole. Next topic, Born-Haber cycle. It is used for calculation of lattice energy. For example, book back problem 64. Calculate lattice energy of calcium chloride. First draw the Born-Haber cycle. First step, calcium solid state change into gaseous state by sublimation process. The enthalpy change in value is del H1. Second step, gaseous state calcium change into calcium ion Ca plus 2 by ionization energy del H2 naught. Third step, chlorine molecule change into chlorine atom by dissociation process by using the value del H3 naught, and chlorine gaseous state atom change into chloride ion by electron affinity process. Value is del H4 naught. Next, calcium ion, chloride ion combine to form calcium chloride by using lattice enthalpy U. According to Hess law, del HF is equal to del H1 plus del H2 plus del H3 plus 2 del H4 plus U. 2 del H4 due to 2 chlorine atom convert into 2 chloride ion. Now we substitute given data of del HF, del H1, del H2, del H3, del H4. We can calculate U value. Work out the problem, it is easiest one. Another one example, it is also book back question. Find out lattice energy of sodium chloride molecule. First draw the Born-Haber cycle for sodium chloride. Next, according to Hess law, del HF is equal to del H1 naught plus del H2 naught plus del H3 naught plus del H4 naught plus del H5 naught. Therefore, del H5 is equal to del F naught minus del H1 naught plus del H2 naught plus del H3 naught plus del H4 naught. If you know the value of del HF naught, del H1 naught, del H2 naught, del H3 naught, del H4 naught, we can calculate del HF naught. Next, very important question, various statement of second law of thermodynamics. First one, entropy. Entropy is a measure of randomness of a system. ds is equal to dq reversible process by t. Second one, entropy statement. The entropy of isolated system increases during a spontaneous process. Next, Kelvin Planck statement. It is impossible to construct a machine that absorbs heat from hot source and converts it completely into work by a cyclic process without transferring a part of heat to a cold sink. If efficiency equal to work performed by heat absorbed, therefore eta equal to modulus QH minus modulus QZ by modulus QH. Modulus is used for the value is taken always positive. For a reversible cyclic process, eta equal to 1 minus Tc by dH. Th always greater than Tc. Hence, eta less than 1. Efficiency in percentage is equal to 1 minus Tc by Th into 100. Next class is statement. It is impossible to transfer heat from cold reservoir to hot reservoir without doing some work. SI unit of entropy is Joule Kelvin minus 1. Next important short answer. Gibbs free energy. It is defined as G equal to H minus Ts. H enthalpy, T temperature, S entropy. Gibbs free energy is a state function and a single value function and extensive property, but del G intensive property. If del G negative, the process is spontaneous. Del G is positive, the process is non-spontaneous. Del G is 0, the process is equilibrium. At a constant pressure and temperature for any system, del G equal to del H minus T del S. We know del H equal to del U plus P del V. Substitute del H value in del G. So, del G equal to del U plus P del V minus T del S. According to first law of thermodynamics, del U equal to Q plus W. Substitute in del G. So, del G equal to Q plus W plus P del V minus T del S. According to second of thermodynamics, del S equal to Q by T. Substitute del S in del G. So, del G equal to Q plus W plus P del V minus T Q by T. T cancel plus Q minus Q cancel. So, del G equal to W plus P del V. Take minus value on both sides. So, minus del G equal to minus W minus P del V. Minus P del V indicates net work done of the system. Unit of Gibbs free energy is Joule mole minus 1. Next, what are spontaneous reaction? Reaction that occur under the given set of condition is called spontaneous reaction. What are the conditions for spontaneity? Del H value should be negative, del S value should be positive, del G value should be negative. This table column is important. It is effect of temperature on spontaneity of reaction. Study well. Next important question, Van de Graaff equation. Del G equal to del G naught plus RT ln Q. Del G change in free energy. Del G naught standard change in free energy. Q is reaction quotient. At equilibrium condition, del G equal to 0. Therefore, del G naught is equal to minus RT ln KEQ. This equation is called Van de Graaff equation. Ln is replaced by log by multiplication of 2.303 value. Therefore, del G naught is equal to minus 2.303 RT log KEQ. We also know del G naught is equal to del H naught minus T del S naught. Therefore, del G naught is equal to del H naught minus T del S naught is equal to minus RT ln KEQ. Next important question, third law of thermodynamics. At absolute zero temperature, pure crystalline substance, entropy value is 0. Next book back problem 53. It is based on work is done by the compression and expansion of gases. In our book page number 194, formula W equal to minus 2.303 nRT log V by Vi. Now substitute given data, we can find out W. Next book back problem, find out enthalpy of combustion. Formula del Hc equal to K into Tf minus Ti. Given data Tf, Ti and K value substitute, we can calculate del Hc. Next 55th book back problem, find out entropy change by using the formula del S is equal to Q by T. For del S universe, we add del S system plus del S surrounding. Next, calculate melting point of sodium chloride. Formula Tf is equal to del HF by del S F. Substitute the value of del H and del S, we can calculate temperature T. Next, book back 59th question, calculate entropy of vaporization of liquid given boiling point. So, using the formula del SV is equal to del HV by TB, we can calculate. Next book back question 60. By using the formula change in Gibbs free energy del G equal to del H minus T del S at equilibrium condition del G equal to 0. Therefore, T equal to del H by del S. Del H and del S value substitute, we can find out temperature. T equal to 4589 Kelvin. This temperature, spontaneous reaction. Below this temperature, it is non-spontaneous reaction. Go through the given book back problem, study well.